Alright guys, so today I will be showing you how to accumulate values inside the for each loop in Mule 4. So I have already prepared a sample application and um, yeah, we can start. So I have prepared here a variable account IDs list. So this is what we'll be using um, for the iteration for each loop. So I have here a list of IDs, and on a subflow right here I have sample data that contains accounts, list of accounts, and the account information. Okay. So how do we accumulate the values inside of for each loop? Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is to create a variable or instantiate a variable. So I will be calling it as account names list, and the initial value for it is empty array. Okay, and the next thing is the for each loop. Take note, the collection that we'll be using for the for each loop is this account IDs. So right, and here we want to call the subflow that we have for the data source. Okay, so for the subflow, I want the response of this subflow to be stored in a variable. So I will call it as result. Okay. And right here I will be adding another transform message. So this transform message is actually the one that's going to do the accumulation of the accounts information. So basically what we want to achieve is to get all of the account names right here from the mock data that we have, and store it into this account names list. So how do we do that? First is what we need to do is to get the data from our data source. So I have here vars result accounts. All right. So okay, so this snippet of code, what it does is actually it filters out the accounts list that we have, and only get the account record from here that matches the ID. So for our example, the first iteration would be the ID would be 1. So what we should be getting right here is the first, or is the account record that has an ID 1. Okay. So and since we only want the name, we'll just do it like this. Okay. Right, so here we already have the name, the account name. How do we store this name into the account names list? So that's pretty simple. The first thing that you need to do is call the account names list array, and add the name into this account names list by doing this code. Alright, so this is how you do it, but this is not yet done, because what we need to do is to change it from payload to the actual name of the list that we have. So account names list. Okay, so what's gonna happen is, for each iteration, we are actually overwriting the value of this account names list with this function, or with this logic. Okay. All right, so I think that's it. I just have to change the name first. And we want to add a couple of logos right here. So, current ID. And another one here is okay, so yeah, I think that's it. Um, let's try to run this application. Okay, so I have here Postman. I will trigger this flow by calling this API accumulator right here, and see what we have in the logger. Alright, so as you can see here, we were successful on accumulating the values. Okay, so we have retrieved the names. Okay, so right, I think that's it. If you have any questions, just comment down below, and stay tuned for another tutorial in my channel. Thank you for supporting, guys.